I'm getting a lot of feedback at the moment from people who are trying to buy gold on this dip, and which we could be coming out of now, I don't know, and I'm certainly not going to speculate. But they're going back to having a problem with their banks. And as usual, the same names keep coming up. Nationwide is a particularly bad offender, but they can all be bad offenders. And these are people who are going in and saying, I don't want paper money, I don't trust banks, and please transfer my money to a gold dealer of my selection because I want to buy sovereigns or Britannias, so on and so forth. And they're just simply point blank refusing to do so. Yes, it's your money. Well, it's your money. You think it's your money, but actually technically it belongs to the bank, and that goes right back to the Banking Acts. Banking Charter Acts of the last century. But the long and short of it is, they are not allowed to block your money when transferring to whomsoever you want it to go. They are obliged to do due diligence to make sure they are not getting ripped off or conned, but they can easily do that. And I, before Christmas, bought some gold myself from a dealer, and we just went through the steps, 1, 2, 3, and they ticked the boxes, and they were fine with that. That was the Halifax. The point is, they're not allowed to do it. And if anybody, executives from the Nationwide are listening, you are in breach of your responsibilities. You're in breach of your own regulations, and please stop doing it. Due diligence is one thing, but actually willful obstruction is quite another. Now, my website covers this. My website covers how to handle this when you go into your bank, what you've got to say to them, what you've got to do. It's not difficult, but you do need to be firm. You need to be firm, because these bank clerks, that's all they are. They're just bank clerks, or one-up managers of bank clerks. They're trying it on the basis that they're trying to intimidate you to taking money out of their dodgy bank, out of paper money, into what has been real money since the Roman Empire. I'm attaching a graph here. You will see that the biggest reserve that central banks have is gold now. It's overtaken the dollar. So the biggest reserve that central banks have is gold. The central banks are the bosses of commercial banks. So your high street bank, the boss of that is a central bank, Bank of England. And if you're in another country, it could be the Bank of France. They hold more gold than they do dollars. It's a tier 1 reserve asset, a tier 1 reserve asset. All right. So the banks themselves know the best place to be at the moment is gold, but they don't want you to have any. The little people can't have any. And that's what they're trying to do. So look at my website, look at it, study it, and you'll find out how to deal with it. But it's much better to smooth your path before you go in to see them. And they know they're dealing with somebody who knows how many beans make 5. You're not a little old age pensioner who can be bullied by these bastards. So good luck with that. Have a problem, get in touch with me via your website, and I will help if I can.